I've looked at your operation. I want to give you my honest assessment. No sugarcoating, just the numbers and what they mean. You're running 2 buildings at $9,000 a month each. Add utilities, your man, insurance. You're spending close to $24,000 a month before a single dollar comes in. That's $280,000 a year just to keep the lights on. And you're busting your brother's balls about $200 a month in water? Now here's what most business owners in your position don't want to face. Inventory is not an asset when it's sitting still. Every month that equipment stays in that warehouse, it loses value. Prices drop. Models go out of date. Buyers move on. What's worth $800 today might be worth $500 in 18 months. The longer it sits, the less it's worth. That's not opinion. That's how this market works. You've also got something else working against you. You're paying to store inventory that's already paid for. That rent check every month, that's not just rent. That's what you're spending to hold equipment that should be generating cash. Every month Building B stays open, you're writing a check to store things that could be in a buyer's kitchen right now. Here's the real number. Walk away from Building B, and $9,900 a month comes back to you immediately. Not from selling anything, just from stopping a lease. Over 12 months, that's $118,000. That's money you've already earned. You're just giving it away right now for space you don't need. On the sales side, I'll be straight with you. This inventory won't move on its own. Walk-in traffic on Atlantic Avenue gives you maybe $3,000 to $5,000 a month. That barely covers one building's rent. But with your inventory listed online, properly photographed, properly priced, you're looking at $8,000 to $20,000 a month from buyers who are actively searching for exactly what you have. And I have to tell you something important. What's been cataloged and photographed so far is roughly 1/3 of what's actually in that warehouse. 1/3. The rest is still buried. That's not a criticism. It's an opportunity. Every item that gets photographed and listed is another buyer who finds you. The inventory is there. The demand is there. The gap is visibility. Here's my recommendation, Mark. You're 70 years old. You've built this business with your own hands over 50 years. You don't need the stress of carrying 2 buildings, a warehouse full of invisible inventory, and overhead that doesn't stop. Nobody does. One decision changes everything. Exit Building B. Get the inventory online. Price it to move. You'll recover more cash in 6 months than Building B cost you in a year. And you'll still have a business. A leaner one. A better one. The equipment is already paid for. You've already done the hard part. The only question now is whether you let that investment keep costing you or whether you put it to work. That's my assessment. The rest is up to you.